So what's going on, guys, and welcome to another video. Now, for the past few days, I've been playing hours and hours into the Black Ops 4 beta, and I know your YouTube feeds are probably flooded with Black Ops 4 content at the moment, but yeah, in this video, I'm just going to give you guys my quick thoughts and impressions on the Black Ops 4 beta, so let's get into it. For me personally, the more I play it, the more I enjoy it. But looking at the lens of Call of Duty, like a normal, like people who play Call of Duty, it's seriously not for everyone. And I will explain that later on. So one of the biggest things I like about Black Ops 4 beta is the pace. I think personally having extra health and stuff, I think this is a perfect balance, a good balance between sponge bullets and insta-kill, insta-kill, insta-melt weapons. So like Ghost time to kill and Black Ops 2 time to kill. It's a mix between the two of those. And I really like that, and I really like how the maps flow. Sometimes it can get a little rough, especially with Seraph's spawn beacon and all of that. But personally, I think like from my gameplay, from what I've been playing, a lot of the maps are good and they flow very well, at least in the beta. Another thing I really like is how they handled specialists. Now, honestly, I wasn't expecting, or I didn't really want specialists to return, but the specialists in Black Ops 4 are not as tedious and annoying as the ones in Black Ops 3. Because simply, like, you don't, like, it doesn't even come up that often. Like, most games I only get, like, one, maybe two if I'm playing, like, Domination. But other than that, you're not really seeing these ultimate abilities really that often, which is really nice. And I really like the more focus on tactical gameplay. However, I know that Call of Duty is not meant to be, in a game where it's team orient, where it's like a lone wolf, having team oriented having team oriented specialists and stuff like that is nice to have and great for like groups and stuff, but for solo it really doesn't make sense. Guns felt great. I think the sounds are a bit iffy. I really miss the Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1's kind of punchy sound effects and animations, because honestly Black Ops 4's sound currently, at least in the beta, has a lot of recycled Black Ops 3 assets, so overall I can't really judge the sound well, but like I'm just gonna base it off Black Ops 3. I really did not like the metallic pings and sounds of Black Ops 3, and in this case Black Ops 4 as well, because simply they just none of them felt really that special. Weapons didn't really feel that special, but I think there's a good balance, even though for the first few days the MX-9 was like the dominant gun, and the ABR is also really good as well, so we got that going for it. Overall, and I guess impressions wise, I had a pretty good time. Like, honestly, the more I played it, the more I enjoyed it. Guns were balanced for the most part, even though you got a few like pretty dominant weapons. Maps were great, way better than World War II's rather diluted and kind of crappy maps. Gameplay was solid, as with all the Call of Duties, and overall score streaks are great. Just everything I liked, everything in Black Ops 4. I really did enjoy the multiplayer of Black Ops 4, but honestly this multiplayer was a very specific type of enjoyment. If you play with friends and you're playing just like going into town, you're just gonna have a good time. But if you play with friends in general in any game and win every single game, then you're gonna have a good time anyway. The point I'm trying to make is that this game, Black Ops 4, is very geared towards playing with friends and playing with people. If you're in a solo queue, if you're just playing solo, if you're a lone wolf, which unfortunately most of the Call of Duty community, how the Call of Duty community plays, you're gonna have a bad time. Unless you're a really skilled player, you're not gonna enjoy this multiplayer as much. And I think that's the biggest downfall of it. It's definitely not suited for people who miss the Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 days where you could just go town with your AC-130s and stuff like that. This Black Ops 4 is very team oriented, and that's basically what I'm going to say right now. Even though there is lone wolf elements, a lot of the stuff is really geared towards making a group of friends and playing with them. So yeah, these are my overall thoughts of the beta right now. I think that overall, if you're looking for something like Overwatch and stuff like that, I think you're gonna like this game. or if you're just looking for a more team-oriented experience with Call of Duty, I think this is the game for. I think this is a great start, at least for Call of Duty, gearing more towards teamwork, esports kind of thing. However, if you're a lone wolf and you just miss the old days of Call of Duty, this is definitely not going to be the Call of Duty for you, and you might as well switch to other games. Yeah, that's basically my thoughts. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. I kind of dragged this on for 6 minutes, but those are my honest thoughts about the beta. I enjoy it, but it's not for everyone. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.